scene like in Budapest? Because I know that a lot of artists that I've been playing.
It's okay.
Welcome back to On the Rail with Techno Tawsh. I'm sitting here with none other than NoNameLeft, which I'm super excited to have this conversation with them because I've been following them since actually February of this year in 2024. And I wanted to first ask you guys, how did you guys come up with NoNameLeft? And how much time have you guys been working in the industry?
Yeah, so the question was for the name or for the idea for the whole project, because the name was just like, oh shit, there is no name left. Okay, let's use that one.
Too many DJs in Hungary at that time. So.
Yes, and like we met like I don't know 7 years ago, seven in a school, in a production school, and we just like I don't know kind of clicked, with the music. So we just started NoNameLeft.
NoNameLeft existing officially since 6 years.
I'm curious to know, as producers and DJs, what it was like when you first started seeing artists that you really respect, like Enrico Sangiuliano HI-LO, Layton Giordani playing your tracks. What was that feeling like for you guys for the first time?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, deep pleasure.
When we first managed to the Beatport Top 100, the first time when I saw our name there, I didn't even believe that. I thought it was another NoNameLeft.
Yeah, I remember.
So tell us the story a little bit about that. What was the first track that you saw on Beatport, and then who was the artist that played your song that really blew up?
The second part of the question is better because like when Wehbba started to play our track Dyson Sphere, then everybody started to play that, like Enrico Sangiuliano, Deadmau5 and HI-LO, etc., etc. So that was kind of like the breaking point for our career, but I don't know, but there was like not like one point that just like blew up us, because we are not there yet, I would say.
Before the COVID, it started. Then
that was kind of the point, I would say, and yeah, that was a fucking great feeling, to be honest, because that's what we always dreamed of.
Was there any artist in particular that really blew your mind when you saw that they were playing your track?
Enrico, yeah.
Yeah, what an honor.
And Township Rebellion.
Yeah, it's funny because we already had some tracks with Township Rebellion, but they were like huge idols for us. So yeah, that was another huge point.
And speaking of one of the artists that's been playing your tracks, HI-LO, and you guys released your EP on HILOMATIK. What was that experience like, especially for upcoming producers right now that maybe are just starting out? What is it like working with a label like HILOMATIK? Like, what was the process like?
It's a good question because we don't know. Because we have a manager who does everything. We just like
exactly.
Yeah, we just like give. Yeah, sorry.
we just producing, and we don't know when we are making a track. We don't know which label will be released.
Yeah.
That's so.
It's kind of freestyling. It's
exactly.
just freestyling all the time. We just like make tracks. We just give them to our manager, and he's called Andreas.
And
hey, buddy.
and he's selling it to
he's selling
to the record label.
To the label. So actually, we are going to be really shitty in these questions because we are only doing music.
No, but that's what I respect, and I know it's difficult to have these conversations, and that's why I actually started this show, is because I know that a lot of artists, especially musicians that are producers and more comfortable behind the computers and behind the decks, don't feel comfortable speaking, and I'm actually glad that you guys said yes to doing this anyways, or maybe Andres made you guys do it, I don't know.
we have no option. We had no option.
We had no option. We had the whole entire room.
Well, I hope it's at least a little bit more. You guys have your sip of your beer. It's relaxed. Don't worry. But no, that's what I actually started this show for. Is that I want people like you guys to be able to have a platform for people to hear from you directly. Because a lot of interviews that I look up, or even artists that I look up that are pretty well known, you don't find a lot of content on them. You might see kind of a copy paste of what the description of their EP was like, but nothing like really personal or hearing from you guys personally. So thanks for at least coming and sitting down and having the conversation.
Just kidding. Don't take it seriously.
But I know that right now hard techno is something that is trending a lot. Right, I already the facial reaction.
Don't do this.
Hard techno is trending a lot right now, and I know that a lot of people have very mixed reviews about it, especially people in peak time driving techno. So I wanted to see what your opinion is on that.
Did you see the interview with DVS one? I really like his ideas about this like hard techno trend. He said, and I think the same, that it's kind of like the EDM right now. The new kids that are starting to party right now, they, you know, back in the days when like heavy metal and rock and roll was the rebellious music, that's kind of like the same. They try to be like against something, but it's kind of like, you know, an opening door maybe for techno, like not hard techno, but for techno. So I don't like it, to be honest, but it can be an indicator for someone, you know, that could maybe just go, okay, I like hard techno, but what the heck is techno actually? And they just like look it up and they go, oh, okay, that's techno. And maybe that's gonna get some people into techno, or maybe not, but yeah, I think it's just a trend that just like blew up right now and maybe go down or not.
And do you have maybe any say on how you guys would keep the peak time drive as something that's prominent right now with the scene being so into hard techno?
We are doing the same. Right now our biggest goal is to maintain our style, but at the same time invent new things. So.
And what is the scene like in Budapest? Because I know that a lot of artists that I've been playing.
It's okay. It's okay, but it was better. Yeah, like 10 years ago when they closed down Corvin Club, the best techno club in Budapest. Since then, it was a turning point. Since then, the scene is not so good like before.
So there are parties not really in peak time techno. It's kind of like more melodic techno or hard techno. So we are getting underground again. If you are in the city and you want to enjoy, you definitely find something. So
that's interesting because that was one of the questions I really wanted to ask you guys, because I see a lot of artists coming out of Budapest that I'm personally playing, or on my NFKS project as well. And every time that I look up an artist that I like the song, but of course it's Peak Time Drive, I look at the artist's Instagram, and all of a sudden I say Budapest, 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 and I'm like, what is all with all these people from Budapest?
Yeah, but we don't have gigs there, and we don't have that many parties in these genres there, so it's strange. Yeah, maybe our music works better in other countries.
Do you know which ones in particular? Like, do you guys see it?
Germany, Berlin. Yeah, we play there a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And
Look at the t-shirts.
oh yeah, here you go. They're like, take me to Berlin. But I know that I have the honor of sitting with you guys here in Prague tonight. So of course we're expanding. We're bringing the Peak Time Drive to Prague as well. We actually see a little bit of a struggle with this genre here as well. So it's cool to see you guys coming over here and playing for
have the same problem.
No, but I mean, okay, maybe.
We
But
are together in this shit.
no, I mean, of course, I think everywhere right now, just hard techno is just so popular all over the world. I don't think it really matters where you are. It's the same thing here. Hard techno parties are going crazy. So that's the hype right now. But it's cool to see that you guys are here, and hopefully people can recognize, you know, the talent that's behind the Peak Time Driving artists as well. So, you're like, it's an empty room right now. We got to get to the club. So yeah, we're actually sitting here right before their gig. They're going to be heading out to do their gig here tonight at Radost FX here in Prague. And our friend Domek actually organized this event and had them as headliners. So what has it been like working with him and coming to Prague to do this event?
Andras was working, our manager was working with him. No, just kidding. It was an easy booking, so everything went down super easily. He just like contacted us, and in a couple of days we already had the date signed. So we are super excited about tonight, and we heard a lot of good things about the club. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a dope one.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see you guys play because I haven't seen you play before. And Miami Music Week in March. I messaged you guys, or I don't know, again, Andras, where are you? No, I had messaged you guys and I was like, are you coming to Miami? And you're like, no, not this year, we wish. And then when I saw you guys on the lineup for Prague, I was like excited because I want to see you guys do your set. So super exciting. Is there any last words? Do you guys have anything that we could look forward to coming up in 2025? You're like, don't talk to me about tomorrow.
A lot of things that are going on in the background, but we cannot say anything. So stay tuned, I would say. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know, cliche, but yeah.
Do you want to ask a producer a question before we run off? Come make a cameo real quick. My counterpart of NFKS, Florian, is behind, and he has some producer questions.
Since we're also starting to produce, I have like a question about your guys' sound. Yeah. Because obviously we all know like peak time, and we know the switch into the driving sounds, like, you know, using the rumble and making it a little bit more roll. And why I appreciate you guys so much is because you have like a depth in your sounds, but you are not rumbling like, for example, like Teenage Mutants, like they go like really rumbly. Yeah. But you're not like as static as like Domek, for example. He's like a static peak time track. Yeah. And did you guys come up with this just like that, or is it your sound? You just said, okay, we want to be in the middle, like in somewhere there, or it's just your sound?
Yeah, I think it's both. Actually, because we always try to like mix different kinds of sound, like what you mentioned, like the so it was kind of natural, but it was in our mind what we want to like achieve in our, so it kind of in the middle, I would say.
And is there a reason why you're going in the direction of physics?
No, like it was actually Egan, our manager, who just sent us this video with the cool vocals. Okay, let's use that. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so you're not professors in school like teaching? Or
no. I mean, I actually kind of like physics, but no.
I think about that every time when I bring this track in, and I'm like, students, here you go.
Welcome to physics class.